Right, hello. I've decided to become a freelancer streamer. The most niche and obscure sort of gamer. I'm not even going to have my camera anymore. I'm just going to show the gameplay, and I'm going to do a new type of run. So I wanted to give myself a challenge. So the idea is, how am I going to do that? Well, what do people do in other games? They do like a hardcore run. So if I die at any point, okay, I will delete my character. Actually, hang on, I might have things I want to do. So I will delete my character. Oh, we have slingshot missiles here. However, I think that I am going to, because unfortunately javelins are very unreliable, I'm not even going to try to use them. Instead, I'm going to use the star beam, I suppose. The worst of things you can buy, but that's okay. The worst of weapons, literally, is probably the worst weapon you can buy in the entire game. But yes. Okay.
Repair complete.
Yeah, I've decided to become a freelancer streamer. Well, for a little bit, and then I will be working on my game again. This is the same, pretty much. There are multiple types of. Also, I've decided that I'm going to be trying to sort of explain the game a little bit more as I go along. And we're going to talk about the lore and the secret lore and things, which is very exciting. Oh, and the ultimate objective of the playthrough is to, beat the game. And what does beating the game mean? It means going to unknown systems and defeating nomads, and then equipping yourself with nomad weaponry. To me, that's the end of the game, right? Is to beat up some aliens. And hopefully I can do it without dying. Oh, I definitely need nanobots. Ooh, interesting. I actually don't have that much money. Okay, well, I may need to rethink my strategy here, but my strategy at the moment is to fight the bounty hunters. Oh, yes, fight the bounty hunters. Fight the bounty hunters, and hopefully this would be a lot easier if I was on a different server, right? I've realised that. I mean, that's part of the challenge, I suppose. Having this high ping situation, you think the high ping would have stopped being in 2025? You'd think that the high ping would have, not been a thing anymore. My internet is much better than it was in 2003. But apparently not. So yeah, my idea is to kill bounty hunters until my reputation improves with the Corsairs. Oh, and when I crash, that's not a legend count, of course. Of course, the challenge. If I crash, like last time when I entered the battleship and I died, I didn't die. I crashed. That doesn't count. Yeah, this is difficult because multiple. Because I don't want to be killing the mollies. I want to get in with the pirates. So. Ooh, yeah, we don't want to be shooting the mollies. Okay. I do want to go back to Birmingham Station. Wait, no. I want to be going to Sheffield Station, yeah. I haven't spent any nanobots yet, which is good.
Dock. Shield failed.
Okay. And the plan is to defeat these. You see, the bounty hunters hate me now, but I'm actually okay with the mollies. I don't know why they were shooting at me. But yeah, my reputation is really improving. I want to go and destroy these storage depots, because that will give me a lot of reputation. Should be able to just stand here. No, okay, there's enemies now. You can actually see they have different. Yeah, in this game, all of the. You can actually see the colliders and stuff. You can see how complicated the colliders are in this game. It's very impressive, because obviously they say in Godot with 3D that you should have very simple colliders, etc, etc, but you can see that the colliders are all very, let's say, complicated, but yeah, they are complicated colliders. They're not tri-meshes, they are cubes, I suppose, but it's not a regen. This is a very dangerous thing to be doing, but I think it's the way to go. This will absolutely give me the reputation I need. Practicing my engine kills, drift as well. It's always good. Ooh, when you get an engine kill drift like this going on, it feels really good. This is the ultimate Freelancer experience. Okay, one more. Should be really good with that reputation. And hopefully, you know, the bounty hunters will hate me, but the Britonia police won't. That's the objective. Make sure I don't die. Hello, Frozen Fusion. Hello, mate. Thank you for stopping by. I don't expect anyone to watch this stream, to be honest, because you know, I'm not doing anything with it. I'm not doing game development anymore for a little bit. I really got bored of my project with the hair. But how are you doing? Are you up to any game development at the moment?
Trade lane disrupted.
Okay, yeah, so the Gaians. And I really want to kind of get in with the Gaians. I think it'll be fun. It's something about the game I haven't explored before, I think.
Dock.
So you can see they should have a little bit of a description, each faction. I think I'm safe to do this, yeah. So I am gonna go. So it's Dublin, and then it's. I like learning. I'm nowhere near dev. Oh really? So I was trying to go to get in with the Gaians last time, and I think I still do that. You can see I'm much better with the Corsairs now. The Mollies are a separatist group committed to freeing Dublin. So this is like similar to the Irish situation, right? But the Gaians are different. And they really like me now. The Gaians are a terrorist faction opposed to any alteration to the natural environment of a planet. Specifically those brought about through terraforming. They are dangerous space hippies. Basically. But yeah, they have a world called Gaia. You can't land on the world called Gaia. Exactly where it is, I can't quite remember. I suppose it's like hidden. It must be in Edinburgh. But why do I think? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's there's a secret system. Is this a PC game? Yeah, it is a PC game. It's a very old PC game called Freelancer. You know, it's the game I played when growing up. It's the game that formed me, and this game, I said this last time, but this game is my World of Warcraft. It's my RuneScape. It's my it's that game that I played when growing up, and I will never forget how to play, and you know, I'm always going to be enjoying it. But unfortunately, it's a dead game, so there's nothing to do. There's no players anymore. So I was thinking, how can I play this game but have fun doing it? So I'm going to do a hardcore run, which means if I die at any point, then I will delete my character. And I'm going to attempt to win the game, and winning the game means winning the game means fighting nomads, which is fighting aliens, basically. And I need to get in with the pirate factions at the moment. That's the only way I can get to the end of the game. So my plan at the moment is to kill... Well, I've just improved my reputation a lot with certain factions. I will need to eventually get in with the Corsairs or the Outcasts, which you can see I've done to a good extent here. Unfortunately, like the police, the Bretonian police are eventually going to hate me because so I won't be able to travel these trade lanes for long. Well, I can, just be more difficult. Yeah, in this game it's kind of unique because you have these trade lanes. Unfortunately, you know, it's not a true simulation. In a true simulation, the planets would be moving around, you know, and you couldn't have these trade lanes. That's why I was thinking about how you would remake this game in 25. And really, you don't want to be doing this. I mean, this is interesting, but the problem is it's unrealistic, right? So the difficulty is in real life, all these planets would be moving around, and these trade lanes would have to move around. They would be orbiting, whatever, and it wouldn't really make sense the way it's set up. So there's some ideas I have how to actually create a simulated space system. With something akin to trade lanes. Okay, so the mollies actually like me now, which is good. I'm still gonna go to Dublin, but I'm not gonna dock on the battleship because that clearly is bugged. And for some reason, I have a feeling that I remember that it was bugged in some way. Dublin is such a beautiful system as well. I love the backgrounds in this game. The way everything is so bright, it really makes space less boring, you know, which is interesting. Because space obviously isn't like this in real life. So, but you know, it adds a lot if you have color, and yeah, I think I like the idea. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going currently. Actually, I don't know where I'm going. There's a new London jump hole here. I feel like there's a space station somewhere around here. Maybe a Molly station or something. There's a Leeds jump hole. I don't remember anything, and I'm not going to look it up because that would ruin the... Maybe I should start killing these armed forces and IMGs. Not sure. The Junkers still don't like me, which is annoying. I guess you have to really go after house corporations. So, do I want to... I feel like there's a station somewhere in this sector, and there might be one down here as well. I'm going to try to go to Edinburgh. I also have a feeling that the Gaians don't actually have a space station. I remember. Because they're against terraforming or whatever. Hello Bimlav, hello, welcome. Yes. I am going to game because I'm bored of game development. Which is strange, right? Nerd Mansion is like desperately trying to game develop, and I'm just completely bored of it. I was going to play this off stream, but I think it would be fun to do sort of a challenge sort of thing. How are you doing, mate? Did you get your problem exporting the pixel game sorted or not? Because Wrath of Word on Nerd Stream yesterday was having a lot of difficulty with it. I'm getting quite frustrated, which is understandable. Firstly, he couldn't get it to download. Okay, yeah, the race gate is somewhere here, I think. Yeah, he was having a lot he couldn't get it to download, and then he couldn't get it to launch, which sucks a lot. I'm not picking up anything. I thought there'd be jump hole to Edinburgh here, but there isn't. Maybe I'll have to go to Leeds. There will be a Molly base here, but unfortunately, how I am nowhere near the Mollies. That's why I want to... The Xenos actually like me. That's funny. I'm nowhere near... This is why I want to game with the Gaians, and I think they must have a space station somewhere, right? Kind of lurking. I think Kuro is going to play my game. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I was just... oh, you got it to work. Oh, that's good. Yes, that's fine. Good. No, I think I want to go to Leeds. So, in this game, of course, Dublin is full of gold. Oh, there's Battleship HUD there. And there's some lore around, you know, that's why it's so valuable, but at the same time, the Mollies want independence. Which is strange because there's nothing here, right? There's nothing actually here in Dublin. There's no planets. It's just asteroid fields. So you have this weird... The Mollies are just living in space. They're like true spaces, I guess. And, maybe they're being... Access denied. Interesting. Okay, man. Bro's playing games. I am. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I've gotten bored of game development. So I'm just gonna play something on stream for a bit. I'm playing my childhood game, my teenager game, the game I played when I was growing up. Constantly. Impossible. I don't know. It's happened. I'm sure I'll get my I get my motivation back soon. How about you, Ogre Burger Man? How you doing? Damn. I'm useless.
We're all clear. No more enemies.
Okay. I wasn't able to get to...
Alright, you're gonna get one chance. Drop it. Keep it easy, man.
You want my water?
Well.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I was actually looking forward to taking it by force.
That's funny. Working on a short job. Really bad pay, but I'm desperate. Why did I say that twice? Because you're really desperate. Do you use that website called Freelancer? Is that what you're saying? Which is ironic because I'm playing Freelancer and you're using Freelancer. There's a hazard boy. I think that means there's radiation or mines or something like that. Is it buoy or boy? Also, I will talk about the navigation in this game. So somehow my ship knows when it gets near how to navigate through the asteroid system. God, there's a
Danger. Volatile gases detected.
I didn't realize. Oh god. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I might die here. This is a problem. Okay. No. I need to get out of this hazardous. Okay. Nice. Well, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Okay. I will delete my character. How should I do this? Should I start another stream so the VOD is different, or should I just carry on? I don't know. I'll worry about that later. New character. I'll call him... RJ2. Right, at least I get to start again. And actually, you know what? Since I'm starting again, let's go on a different server. With low ping, UK server. UK server, no mods, no cheats. Rem Freelancer, Begonia, Her Lieben die Burgers. The Triangle mod, Zona Universe with FL Huck. AMD user, Golden Universe. Okay, I think I'll just choose UK server. Seems the most reasonable thing to do. Right, I already tried it out. Okay, let's do it. I have a lot less resources here. I think the right move is to do a mission. I'm worried about getting into with the pirates later. See, in the story, in the main story campaign, it happens naturally. You naturally switch sides. Thing is, if you kill outcasts, you can get in with the if you kill outcasts, you can get in with. Oh man, the this server's a lot harder. The payouts are a lot lower. Okay, interesting. Fly to the Badlands. Outcast ships. Yeah, if you kill outcast ships, you can get in with the Corsairs. This game has such a similar style and UI. These old Boba Fett games. I never played a Boba Fett game. I think I will kill. I want to kill Xenos. What's the news right now? One of the oldest news yet, the Liberty Rogues have kidnapped famous sculptor John Frankel. He was discovered missing from the apartment 2 days ago. This afternoon, a ransom demand was received from his captors insisting that 1 million credits be left in Pittsburgh debris field at a specific location, whereupon he would be released. Frankel's family fears that the Rogues may kill him, even if they do pay the ransom. And you can see down here, you have a ticker of all the prices for the commodities. And there are certain mods and servers where this will go up and down depending upon demand, I think. Drug abuse on the rise. A recently conducted independent survey shows the increased use of the illegal drug cardamine by the young elite of Manhattan. And cardamine is, in real life, cardamine is like a flower. It's like a yellow flower. It's like a weed or something. Rhineland High Society is on the move, and Manhattan is the destination choice. Economic woes that Rhineland has been experiencing in recent years, many of the colony's finest families are relocating to the center of Sirius. Squatters appeal to the government. A coalition of impoverished Colorado residents made an appeal to Liberty government today, presenting a message entitled "Being Poor is Not Illegal." Okay. You can talk to these people instead, and sometimes they have different missions and things to say.
Pilot, need some help?
Anything for me?
This your first visit?
Yeah.
You can tell it's sort
I
of
work for the Liberty Security Force.
generation.
We may not own this place,
Procedural.
but we do have a sizable stake in its operation. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
Go ahead.
Okay, here's what's going on.
Okay.
Could be useful later.
Artifacts.
Thank
So there are alien artifacts in this
Great.
game which are very
We'll see you.
valuable, right? Yes. That's what he's saying. Right, I don't quite know how to proceed. I wonder if I went to the Junker base, they would give me a mission. No, there's no way, right? I have a feeling what I need to do. There's some sort of depot or something you destroy in order to get in with the pirates. I seem to remember that.
Alright, this is where we get off. Thanks for your help. This is Bounty Hunters Free 8-8 to Newark Station.
But I tell you what, if I go to Colorado,
This is Liberty Police, Kappa 3 to Freelancer Alpha 1-1.
I can
I'm
fight
commencing a scan on your
Xenos.
cargo bay
I'm
for
pretty sure you can
contraband.
get missions against Xenos if you go to Colorado. And that will be better than getting missions. I have no money. It's insane.
Well, you're clear. I didn't find anything.
At least starting again makes me think of better ways to do this. I mean, I could just play normally and naturally and not worry too much about the reputation, which might be a better way to go about it.
Dock.
I can worry about the reputation when I get a little bit higher level. Nevertheless, let's go to Colorado.
Area clear. No bandits in sight.
Who's this? Xenos. Okay, we do want to be killing Xenos, definitely. I have no...
Weapons are ready. I see my target. I've picked up some fool on my
I have no damage output whatsoever. Damn, they're hard to hit. If you hear the like ting, that means you got the kill. And if you got the kill, then you got the reputation. Right? Damn, stop moving so much. I thought my my aim would improve. No, I didn't get the kill. Damn. I thought my aim would improve if my ping went down, but apparently not.
Stay sharp.
So I killed one Xenos, it's gonna say.
Dock.
Total kills 1. I should at least get another gun. Right. And of course, if I guys kill Xenos, I might be able to get Scorpions, which seem like they're the strongest sort of low-level game, the low-level weapon you can get. I'm going to go to Pablo Station. I'm going to hope that there's going to be missions against Xenos there, which I think there will be. Because the Xenos base is in Colorado. It's somewhere here. I can't believe I died to that bloody minefield. I should have just turned around straight away instead of trying to go right. So this is a Jira base. There's some hackers there. Interesting.
I am being pursued. I'm being engaged. Acknowledged. Hold on. We're trying to help you out.
Dock.
Also, I gotta look out for storage depots, because storage depots will give you a lot of reputation. I really thought there was a storage depot near Manhattan. I guess I was wrong. I misremembered. Alright. I'm hoping that there will be a mission against Xenos here. Yeah, there will. Lane Hacker, Rogues, Xenos. So we'll go for that. And because I'm on lower ping, I probably can do a Javelin. I will have enough money to buy missiles as well. That's good. Oh, it comes with a few missiles. Let's buy... I can fill up on missiles, or let's go for 500
Into cargo hold.
cash and then buy a couple of
Into
nanobots.
cargo hold.
Hopefully, should be fine. This is a lot harder. This server's a lot harder.
Universal, White 6. I am requesting backup at once. No more hostiles. Enemy ships will be at the mission waypoint. See the nav map for further details.
Yeah, it's interesting how if you're on a mission,
Dock.
you will... maybe I should have prioritized a stun pulse weapon. Yes. The only problem is, of course, if I do this mission, my Jira technology is going to go up, and my junkers are going to hate me.
Freelancer, Alpha 1-1. Mind if I take a peek in your hold? Didn't think so.
Go
There's
to
nothing here I want.
Yeah, I had plans for the UI in my game. I think I'm going to go super minimalistic, as much as I can get away with. I think this is probably too much UI. I mean, it's functional. It's too big. Well, I'm not sure. Making UI not only minimalistic, but there's a word for this, like the UI only pops up under certain situations. I guess.
Hostile ships in range. We marked them to make
Contextual. Ooh, that's a good name. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good word. Contextual. So only in the context of certain situations UI will pop up. So if you're not even in combat, you won't have any combat UI. You know, trying to keep things cinematic would be good. Also, I want to do... Oh yeah, that's beautiful. The fact I can use missiles now. Ooh, those are nice. Those feel good. That felt really good.
Target in range. Locking in on enemy.
These starflyers are hard to hit though. Really hard to hit. So another thing about Freelancer is there's no differences in speed.
Shield failed.
I picked my target. Closing in.
There's no differences in acceleration. There's no differences between ships in,
Shield restored.
you know, anything like that. It's all turn rate and size. The biggest, heaviest ship can go as fast as the smallest, most nimble ship. And I think that's the reason why, is because they want to unify physics. To make the... See, there's an extrapolation going on right now. So it's using the velocity of the ship to extrapolate where it might be in the future, and it's giving this target crosshair where it might be in the future. I mean, that ain't an easy thing to think about. It's doing something like, oh, my position was this, my position will be this. My position was this, my position is currently this. There's my direction. No, it's probably not even doing that. It's using the velocity as a direction, which is fine. That's pretty easy to do in Godot. And then it's like fine. Also, you're also going to consider the... Wow, these are so hard to hit. So fast. You see, they're not, like I say, it's just turning fast. There's no actual difference. Between ships. But because of its size and how fast it's turning, it's much harder to hit than anything else. Of course, the AI will be kind to you and slow down every now and then. But it's using its thruster. Oof. Okay.
You did it. The area is clear.
That was hard.
Well done. Mission
Definitely.
Commission signing off.
It's definitely difficult. What's my reputation look like now? I don't think this is gonna work in terms of like improving my reputation with junkers, because I'm improving my reputation with Ajira and the police and the navy. It's going to ruin my reputation with the pirates. But I think I'm going to just try to play a bit more naturally and do what I want. So just concentrate on trying to get an upgrade. To a Patriot or something. Or just a Star Tracker. Let's go to Planet Denver. See what's there. And I won't play for too long. I'm just going to play like an hour a day. And I'm going to do some other stuff. Mostly drawing, probably. I want to finish Oriana. This is a police base. Yeah, like I say, eventually I will think about how to
Understood. Your request to land is granted.
get in with the pirates. I think, you know, I could just try and find some depots and destroy them. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Like I was doing before with the bounty hunter depots, that really worked really well. Ship hull, okay.
Complete.
How far? Maybe I'll just get a star tracker. 17k for a star tracker? Are you serious? It's so expensive. Holy shit. I can buy a Patriot if I want to. I didn't realize it was so expensive. Let's just get Justice 2. Oh, I have a Scorpion. Actually, you know what?
Mounted.
And this is refire rate 4. This is refire rate 2. Oh, I thought those were 4 as well. Yeah, let's just buy Justice. Let's put Javelin on the first slot. Do I just wait for another Scorpion? Or do I buy another weapon?
Mounted.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my money. I need every credit I can get. So...
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
New shield would be a big deal there. Yeah, new shield would be a big deal. So let's do that. And yeah, let's have a look at what. Let's have a look in the bar. I like this idea in my game, having a bar where you go to, and it's a visual novel, right? So I'll probably carry on with my visual novels, and you know, you can talk with people, and they have rumors, procedural rumors, and things like that. So what do you have to say?
Pilot, need some help?
Hey, what you got?
You're a stranger here, right?
You bet.
And rumors that build
See,
on the
I work
world's
for the Liberty
lore,
Police.
but are completely
This
optional,
is
of course.
our base. Well, if you must know, I have heard a rumor.
Well, yes, I'm interested.
Okay, here's what's going on.
We patrol trade lanes in the eastern half of the system. The Navy boys get the west, mostly Xenos in the part of the system. Okay, and the news? Undesirables still lurking in the hills.
This is the Colony News Service.
Looks like LPI might still have the work left to do on the planet. A large group of vagrants and squatters have been repeatedly sighted in Lowell Park, one of the most mountainous regions in the northern hemisphere of the planet. LPI planning a large raid. So we heard about that. Isn't that interesting? We heard about that on Manhattan. They sort of linked together. There's some squatters or something. Clue to give benefit concert. Popular Manhattan musician singer G. Clue will be playing at Johnson Amphitheatre. Boax and Gateway trade shots. Boax and Gateway transports exchange fire near the trade lanes near Pueblo, New York. Really? I didn't realize that Boax and Gateway had a rivalry. The rivalry between two Bretonian firms has always been a bitter one, but this is the first documented incident of hostile action occurring within a house system. Oh wow. I didn't even know that. I don't even remember that. See, the secret lore in these news I've never really explored before, but I think that's going to be a lot of fun. The Muro offered an official apology today to the families of the men lost aboard a small simp luxury foods freighter that was headed towards New Tokyo. The Samura employee who was piloting the larger vessel claims that his ship had the right of way to enter the trade lanes, but the simp vessel exiting the trade lanes ignores his and recklessly attempted to sweep by the freight train. Many are suspicious of the claim. So it was a crash. Very cool. Okay, what we got? I will probably just go for the highest money. Ooh. After integration, one of the sources told us that Dave Nelson. It's not saying who we're going to be fighting against, but this is a lot of money relative to the others. It's very difficult though. I don't think we can do it. I really don't think I can do it. Lane hackers, lane hackers, lane hackers. Okay. Xeno ships. Ooh. Can I get something middling the road? 14 difficulties. That's like hawks and things. I'm pretty sure. That's going to be like a hawk. I can't fight against the hawk. I will refresh. Might as well. Okay, this is more sort of middling. However, this is a space station, which is quite difficult to deal with. And this is against Xeno as well. Weapons platforms, I can probably do it. I'm always going to prefer Xenos if I can. It's going to help with the reputation a little bit. But yeah, I think I'll go for a Star Tracker, which is pretty vanilla, right?
15, it's Freelancer, Alpha 1-1. Mind if I take a peek in your hold? Didn't think so.
It's a very vanilla sort of upgrade.
Data in your nav map. Look there for waypoint information and further instructions.
Of course, the best thing to do would be getting like a dagger or a bloodhound. Might be fun. Yeah, the ships have these sort of tiers that are, you know, you have your Liberty tier and then your Bretonian tier and whatever, and they sort of naturally progress. So you start in Liberty and the ships are all going to be lower level than the ships in Bretonia or Rhineland, and Rhineland is at the top. Yeah, and that was done because of the sort of story and the progression, obviously, but it's not realistic, unfortunately. So if you were going to try to make this game again, you would try to make all the ships of the same level, and perhaps use.
You're getting close. You should be able to make out the installation soon if you can't already.
Weaponry or something to level up. Weaponry, skills, stuff like that to level up instead.
We read you as in range. Remember, we're painting everything you need to take out. You're not taking the base.
Bloody hell. Keep on getting hit by the missile, I think. Yeah, there's one down. The main thing to do is just to kill the platforms, because if I kill the platforms, I can go home, right? Make sure I don't. I have a feeling that I would die if one of those missiles hit me. My shield was down, so I'm going to be very careful. I'm trying to spam my javelins.
Impact missile. Shield failed. Shield restored. Impact missile. Shield failed. Impact missile.
Hit.
Shield restored.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, do I have to kill these as well? Jeez. Okay. Luckily I've got help, right? Hopefully I get some nanobots from killing these. Hopefully I get a scorpion as well. That'd be a big deal. I'm gonna run out of javelins soon here. Oh wow, there's a lot of Xenos. So hard to hit. You stand bloody still. Kill all Xeno ships, wow. He's got a star tracker. Yeah. Go on. You can do it. Apparently not. Nah, that was a bad idea. Oh, got him. Wow, this mission is ridiculous. I'm gonna run out of missiles here. Well, I am gonna run out of missiles. I need him to turn around if I'm gonna shoot him with a missile. No. Not good. Oh. Wasted. Wasted that one. Ah. Ow. Can you say something else, please? I love the voices, it's so good. That was fun. That adds a lot, that you can hear them screaming. It's gonna take a long time without missiles. My weapons do so little damage. They're so difficult to hit as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, sometimes you the thing isn't accurate. The extrapolation, like the crosshair, that's not accurate a lot of times. So you've got to sort of guess a little bit. Oof. Please be the end. Holy shit, that was difficult.
We show objective completely destroyed. Now clear out of there before reinforcements arrive. Mission commission out.
That was exhausting. That gets me up to 7k. It looks like I didn't get any scorpions. My reputation is the same. At least I can afford some javelin missiles now. But I think I will probably go somewhere else. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go back to New York. I don't know. If I can get 2 scorpions, I'd be very happy. Let's go to... back to the Ajira station. I think. And kill more Xenos for them rather than for the police. Yeah. We've got a stun pulse as well. Ooh, I don't know.
Dock.
Might not be a good idea. I get an upgrade. Some sort of upgrade.
Dock.
So cool seeing the NPCs fight against each other. It's so cool. Get a higher level one. A better paid one. Would be better, right? See no attack repulsed by the LPI. Undesirables still lurking. Garbled messages baffle authorities. LPI investigators are puzzled today as they wrestle with the third encrypted message that has been intercepted by many weeks. The transmissions are coming from multiple locations within the northern Colorado asteroid fields. Frustrated by the LPI's failure to make headway in the investigation, Algeria has loaned their top encryption specialist to aid the police. Huh. So yeah, maybe getting a heavy star beam or something. Better than nothing, right? Better than what I've got. And I can get a slingshot missile.
Mounted.
Gotta save my money though. The main thing is to get javelins.
Loaded into cargo hold.
And some shield batteries.
Loaded
I'm barely making
into
any
cargo
money.
hold.
You know? Let's sell the commodities. Suppose I am increasing, and this is where the trading comes in, right? So you see how these are green. So you would go somewhere else, and you would trade whatever. But I haven't been to very many places yet, so I don't know the prices. So I might be able to make a little bit of money if I bought all of these super alloys and sold them at Planet Denver, which is cool. Same with the superconductors, but it's such a little amount of money that it's not worth it. So it's a very simple trading system, but because the prices don't change, right? You could very easily develop that to make a trading economy sort of simulation. Anyway, now we've got plenty of javelins. I shouldn't run out of javelins, and my starbeam's better. Still got the scorpion. Hoping for another scorpion though, for sure. In terms of what ship I should get, I think we have to go for the Patriot, right? It's going to be the best ship to get early on.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
If you want the boss, you're going to have to come through me.
So the thing about Star Tracker is you don't even get free. You don't even get 4 weapon slots. So it's actually a lot worse than the Patriot.
Track failure.
Yeah, I wonder how the NPCs move, because they clearly, you know, there's also almost a randomness to it. They randomly fly around away from you. They don't even really fight you in any way. You can get behind them very easily. Really, when you're not looking at them, that's when they fire at you.
You don't want to do this with me right
Don't have a cruise disruptor. Okay. And I don't need to kill any of these. Awesome.
Go to.
Like, killing Xenos is good, but the problem is you're doing it for you're doing it for the Ajira. If I go and kill Xenos in Hudson, which I think is up here, and I think there are Xenos up here, but the problem is they will be in Hawks probably, which I might be able to manage if I was in a better ship. If I was in a Patriot,
Your request to dock is granted. Please
there's a good chance I'd be able to do it. Maybe, should I try the Star Tracker even though it's terrible? Hello Slayton, hello. Yes. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I don't expect anyone to watch, but if you want to lurk and chill while I play this game, I'm very happy. How you doing? Are you still, you saying you're working on your book? What sort of book are you making? Are you doing a thing again? A choose your own adventure again? Didn't get a scorpion. That's unfortunate. Let's just save my money. Where should I go? What should I do? Liberty Rogues. Casino ships. So little money though, isn't it? Liberty Rogues, Xeno ships, lane hackers. Yeah, the assassinate or the capture is better because it means you can just kill the target and then run away. We've learnt that the you don't want bases. Is this cheating? I don't think so. It's fine. Xeno. Fine. Fine. Can't find a good mission. I'll just choose this one. For a Star Tracker, I needed 17k. 17k for a Star Tracker, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Ships will be at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
I'll go slightly faster if I take this.
Dock.
It's kind of depressing that this game is retro. You know? Very depressing that this game is retro. Anyway, I wonder if I can skip Bretonia. Maybe I can develop this into like some sort of hardcore speedrun challenge. But I slowly developed some sort of speed run, and it's all my own sort of game. You know, the challenge is to get to the nomads and to kill nomads, and that's when the challenge is over. And how do you get there the fastest way possible, etc, etc. I don't know.
When I'm done with you, there won't be anything left to ID.
Enemy ships in range. We're painting them so you can ID them easily.
That was easy. Maybe there is a modifier for level. There might be. I didn't think there ever was, but like the higher level the unit, the more health they have or something. Some sort of modifier. Well, certainly there'll be a shield modifier. The shield will be different depending upon level or something. But I thought all the ships were the same. But these seem to be a lot easier than previously. It's this situation where it becomes so hard to hit them. They're sort of moving around erratically. And the targeting reticle doesn't seem to be correct as well. So you're aiming for the targeting reticle, it doesn't even hit. Did get that kill. William Lichtenstein. Stuart LeBron. Here's a Star Tracker, look. Level 4. It's something to do with the range, I suppose. That's why my track keeps failing. Is that right?
You did it. The area is clear. Well done. Mission Commission signing off.
Or do I not have rooms? Oh, I don't have room because it's shield. True. Planet Durago. Huh. It's not something I can land on. 13k. Do I really want a Star Tracker? I'm not sure I can get it right now. Oh, I got scorpions. Nice. Let's go see if I can get the Star Tracker. I think I might be able to now. No, it's not possible, right? Maybe. Might have to sell some nanobots and javelin missiles.
Dock.
Yeah, the collisions are interesting in this game because I think that...
Trade lane disrupted.
See that? See how, like... There's some very interesting situations with the collisions. I think it's actually colliding, I'm not sure. Like, I think the colliders are actually... Like, you can hit the wing off of my ship, for example, right? If you hit the wing of my ship, it will hurt the wing. And you can destroy certain components off of my ship as well. The damage is all local, which is very interesting.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Not even gonna repair. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. I want to see if I can buy a star tracker. I can. Let's do it. Even though I know it's terrible, I will do it. It's only got 3 gun mounts. This is such a bad decision. I'm gonna just buy it.
Ship purchase complete.
How much money have I got left after that? Nothing. I want it. Unequip this. I think the Scorpions are actually better than the Starbeams. Right? So I will sell the Starbeam. Put in Javelin. I could go all Scorpion, but I'll go put this Javelin in, I think.
Mounted.
I'm just gonna get a catapult. Well, no, I haven't got any money left. I might keep the Scorpion just at the moment. Oh, it came with a shield like that. Okay. I can have more nanobots now if I want to, but that's okay. Now I will repair that Scorpion.
Repair complete.
And yeah, now I've got a Star Tracker. It's just so done. It's just a slower and worse Starflyer. But I think I will call it now. Today's playthrough. Maybe tomorrow I'll play more. Keep on going. And yeah, I think I will go actually north towards Gusari instead of going towards Britannia. I might be able to skip Britannia altogether. It might be possible. So that's what I'm going to try. And yeah, thanks to anyone who watched. And we'll see you later.